Todd, welcome back to another Super Chat.
Morning, Gary. How are you?
I'm just fine, sir. What a beautiful summer this is turning into. It's great to have you back on the show. Let me ask you this. School may be formally on summer break, but things hardly cease. As you well know, many people think the door's shut and that's it, but not really. Tell me about the summer camps going on this summer.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we had a lot of enrichment opportunities for our kids, something that goes above and beyond what they're doing during the school year, but also applies what they've learned and what they will learn come to the start of next year. We've partnered with Butler Tech, and Butler Tech has offered a lot of camps that I think will be outstanding for kids. One of them is a drone camp, and that is where the kids are building and flying drones, learning how to take pictures, learning how to maneuver them. Just something exciting for them to do. We also have a construction camp, which the kids will come in, get familiar with tools, how to cut frames, painting, finishing the wood, and also do a little look into careers and investigate what opportunities are there. We also have hands-on experience in business, STEM, film production, and more. We have a Respect for Law camp, which is a great opportunity for our kids to come in and get a close-up look at local law enforcement, some forensics. But it's just an opportunity for the kids to do career-type activities, get some hands-on experience, and just keep things fresh in their mind for as they move through the summer. And the biggest thing is they need to be fun. They need to be entertaining, and they need to be something the kids look forward to going to every year. So we are doing more and more to look at enrichment camps. This is the start of it this year, but with our partnership with Butler Tech, it'll only get bigger and bigger in the future.
Yeah. I think these opportunities are wonderful. It gives the students an opportunity to get a leg up on things, so to speak, and keep up. There are a lot of things going on, just in general, that's for sure. School-specific, these are great. I love it.
And part of what we look at in education is we have them for roughly 178 days. Then they go away for 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. We just don't want them to lose the knowledge they've gained. We want them to expand what they're doing. We want to do things that motivate them and get them to the point where they want to come back to school ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want them to have students sliding, as they say. What specific construction project updates can you provide your stakeholders at this point?
Well, we're getting to a pretty exciting point. First of all, we are on time. Buildings will open, all 3 new ones, August 2018. We are sending out and publishing pictures on our website, nwlsd.org. The first top left thing you click on is our construction. You can see all the site pictures of what's going on. So we've got the foundations poured. We've got brick walls going up. And today is exciting because we have the steel arriving. That will take some huge cranes to remove them from the trucks, put them in place. So if our public out there would like to see at the Taylor site, the Struble site, or the PRE site, what's going on now is a great time to do it. We've been working very hard with our partners in this construction, Megan Skanska and SHP. We have made final decisions on some flooring. For example, when we chose our flooring, we went to 5 or 6 different sites to see them in schools and colleges. Wanted to make sure we had a combination of a hard rubber flooring that is very colorful for the kids, yet has low maintenance and a long life of about 40 years. And then we wanted a carpet area in the classroom and not a carpet like you typically find in your house, but a kinesthetic type carpet that will just be a little softer feeling, help with acoustics in the classroom. So we took a team of teachers, administrators, and central office administrators around the buildings, found some things that we liked, did the pricing, did the research, looked at how long they will hold and provide for the school, but also what maintenance is involved, because that's a big part also. We didn't want to build buildings where it was going to cause us to have to do more maintenance. We've worked on that part. We're working on the brick and the outside facade of the buildings. We've got that all in line. And we have also been piloting furniture for the schools. And furniture is vastly different from when you and I went to school. It's not just a desk and a chair sitting behind it. It's different kind of chairs. It's different kind of desks. Some of the chairs allowed the students to have more freedom of movement. It moves around yet not make noise. So it's just the 21st century learning style of getting everything in place that will help our kids learn. And what we mean by 21st century learning is that all kids will be engaged. All kids can move at their own pace. They don't have to sit there and wait for everybody to catch up in math class, figuring out how to do one problem. They can move forward. They can advance their skills. We are providing technology, as we promised, starting in August 2018. All our elementaries and basically middle schools will have one-to-one technology, which means one computer per student. This will allow them to do research, maneuver throughout the building, take the laptop with them. And the laptop we're referring to are Chromebooks. And it's just starting to be a very exciting time. But of course, with all this comes a lot of teacher professional development, and we are spending the summer on that. And we have professional development that we are aligning for next year. Next year will also be exciting because we will be dividing up the teachers and the administrators for the new schools. So once those decisions are made come August, their PD for the year will be on team building and arranging schedules for teachers and administrators and staff to get together to help them process how to open the new school. So really exciting time. We're also on target for our installation of air conditioning in White Oak Middle School, as we promised. The wiring is done. They are putting in the air conditioning as we speak. That will make it so that the only two buildings basically without air conditioning will be Colerain High School and Pleasant Run Middle School, and they will both be done and finished by August 2018. White Oak Middle School will be ready by this coming September. And then lastly, with the construction project, we closed Beavis Elementary a couple years ago. It will finally be demolished. A grassy field will replace it, of which we will try to sell to local realtors so more houses can be built in that subdivision. So a lot of exciting things going on, but the good thing is we're under budget. We're on target for our starting date, and things are moving along well.
Yeah, a lot of things moving, and great news, under budget, on target. Can't ask for better than that. Todd, I was wondering if we could just have you address a little bit about student registration. You know, it's so vastly different today, of a process at least, than it was for really not that many years ago. Can you report on the specifics of your registration gateway?
We've tried really hard, Gary, to change the way we do things. I want to give you an example. Last summer, between July 10th and basically the end of August, we enrolled 600 students. We are a transient school district, which means about 25 to 28% of our population turns over every year. So if you're in a high school with 1,000 kids, 200 kids or more are turning over every year. We had to do things to get kids in school quicker. We don't want to punish parents. We don't want to punish kids when they wait till the last minute to enroll. So we tried to do some things with technology that would assist parents. So we purchased Registration Gateway. Parents will be able to go in and enroll new EMAs, which is emergency medical forms, or update the ones that are currently in place, because every year parents change jobs, they get new cell numbers, they might get a new address. We need all that updated on the EMA. There are also enrollment packets on there that they can fill in online, because lots of times when parents are trying to enroll their kids, if they wait to the last minute, they're trying to get off work, they're trying to get in there. We're just trying to make things more convenient, because basically 3 days before school started last year, we enrolled 300 of the 600. It's just really tough to get them placed in a timely manner. So we are trying to make it as easy as possible. We are publishing the website. New parents can go in and enroll students. We will make sure that all our parents have the website where they can go and update their EMAs and emergency medical forms and get those in. But we're just doing our best and asking parents, if you know your child's going to start school in the Northwest Local School District, please enroll them as soon as possible. Because a lot of times folks will show up, they're missing a piece of information that we need, like shot records or something like that. All of that can be loaded up through PDFs and sent to the enrollment center. So again, the biggest thing is we're just trying to make it easier and to accommodate working parents to have more opportunities on how to get enrollment stuff in. So.
Yeah. What are the important dates that listeners should be aware of related to student enrollment?
The biggest thing is the start of school. Our teachers have in service on the 14th and 15th, and the kids come in ready to go August 17th. So any time in July is perfect. but we need everybody who's a new enrollee to be enrolled, if possible, no later than Friday, August 4th. EMAs will need to be updated and finished by Thursday, September 21st. But there's nothing stopping a parent from going in early, updating the EMA. It's very simple. If there's a change in cell numbers, and again, this isn't something we're trying to push. This is if something would happen and we need to call you because of an injury or something like that. So
Sure. Todd, let me shift gears a little bit on you. I was wondering if you could report on the health fair, HANDS, and give our listeners an update on this.
HANDS Health Fair is just another opportunity that we tried to provide working with Colerain Township and Northgate Mall in assisting our families and getting what they need for the start of school. It will be Wednesday, August 9th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have arranged so that students can get physicals. We have arranged so they can get dental screenings. We are currently taking appointments starting at 9 a.m. So any parent who would like to, just go to our website, click on the HANDS Fair sign, and they can start registering for physicals and dental checkups. Also will be hundreds of agencies that will be providing school supplies, assisting students with haircuts, vision, hearing screenings, anything we can do to assist families. It gets to be very difficult for a new family moving in, or maybe a family that's had to change doctors or locations. We just want to make more and more accessible. And it's a partnership that goes on with the Northwest Local School District. Pauletta Crowley does a lot for this on our end and works with our business partners and works with Colerain Township. And then we have Northgate Mall, this huge mall that just takes the middle of the mall and lines up all these stations to assist parents with anything they need. So it's just a great opportunity. It's a free opportunity for folks to get help. And we're just trying to be as customer friendly as we can and just to provide better opportunities for our families.
Yeah. Well, Pauletta's always on the job. She has a lot of things she's juggling for you there on your end.
Yeah, she's very helpful in getting things like this together. She is somebody who lives in the district. She is connected to all the Colerain Township business associations, and she just does a great job of partnering everybody with the school district and putting the school district out there in front of helping families. So it's greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah, it helps makes things fly, that's for sure. Well, I assume that your buildings are going through a degree of cleaning, painting, floor stripping and waxing, maybe some repairs. Can you describe just briefly maybe a little bit of what your crews are accomplishing during this summer break?
Yeah, we've kind of changed. In the past, it's always been the custodians that work in that building take care of their own buildings. We now have a team approach, and so we take all the custodians and we divide them up into teams, and a lot goes on. It's moving every piece of furniture out of the room. It's scrubbing the floors, taking up the old wax, applying new, cleaning the desks, sending them out for repairs, checking all the chairs and tables, doing all the checks we need to do for insects and bugs and spraying while school's out to make sure we're ready to go when we hit the ground in August. But there's a lot of work that goes up by our maintenance and our custodians that sometimes gets overlooked. People sometimes think the summer is the downtime for schools. Well, for custodians and maintenance, it is their most important time. I'd like to remind our listeners that we don't have air conditioning in all our buildings either. So these custodians and maintenance workers are busting it early in the morning to the afternoon. Some of these buildings are getting up over 100, 110 degrees. We make sure we provide water. We make sure they take breaks, but they are the ones who have the schools looking spotless when they come in, and they're working very hard this summer. And it's just greatly appreciated what our custodians and our maintenance folks do.
Yeah. If people saw what goes on in between the beginning and ending of summer break, they would scratch their head. But they all get it done before the doors open, and it's like nothing happened except everything looks so clean and nice and ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, and it's everybody. Buses, our maintenance department for our buses, they have to check our 100 buses that run routes every day, make sure they can pass safety checks, oil changes, checking brakes, tires. So there's a lot that goes on, and it's a pretty busy time, whether folks realize it or not.
Yes, sir, you are right. Well, Todd, a very good mix of show topics this month. Good information for your stakeholders. I wish all of your Northwest families a fun and safe summer break. Recharge yourselves, people, and come back ready to hit it strong on this next school year. Todd, thanks for joining me today here on SuperChat.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it.